Well, greetings to the Schlagerboys.
Hello.
This is a real honour. To be sent a Schlagerboys interview is the ultimate for anyone involved in Eurovision.
I never knew that this was going to happen to me.
Was it one of your dreams as a child growing up in Georgia?
Oh my gosh, actually this is super exciting and I feel honored and I'm grateful to be here with you guys and your entire audience and all your followers. So.
Now, how exciting is this for us? Is this a dream come true for us doing a commentary?
Oh, is it not? I mean, do you see the little pillow marks on my face? I just woke up and I'm living my dream right now.
I mean, I guess, yes, I've always wanted to do the commentary. I mean, we did a test one in Baku a couple of years ago for San Marino TV. And then, at that time, they could actually only broadcast in Italian. That was their law. So the test was kind of, to see, okay, how can we do this? And they've actually now changed the whole law, and they've changed the whole way they're going to do it. If you live in San Marino, this is going to be, Eurovision night is saturation night. It's going to be on RTV1, RTV2, RTV Sat, and RTV Online. So you have no escape.
Wow, so that's a full house.
It is. So on RTV1 they'll have the Italian commentary, and then all the other RTVs which are going around to the world, and it's included on Sky and everything, is going to be our English commentary. So we're really excited.
Wow, that's
I am really excited.
Me too.
It's totally.
All the RTVs is like the Gremlins.
It is,
like, don't feed it after midnight.
Now, we're going to be doing it interactively though. We're not going to be doing the traditional stuff.
If you're on Twitter, obviously you're online, so that's a great place to start. If you're on social media, you can actually join in the conversation. That is what makes it so cool. We're maybe going to get a hashtag going for it and try to get our own line of conversation.
Get our own Twitter feed. Everything.
Yeah, but pour your comments out. We want to make it part of the commentary.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm personally not interested who wrote the Lithuanian song or who composed that. Well, I know you.
But we don't want to talk about that.
If you want to know that, you'll hear that from Graham Norton, or you can go online and look that up. I'm sure you already will. We want to hear what you're thinking.
Exactly.
We see ourselves as representing the audience. And really getting a conversation going. And
that's you, all of you.
And hearing what you're saying and saying, if you think Italy's best or you think Denmark's worst or whatever, we're happy to share that with a global audience.
Yeah.
We're going to be saying it as it is. We're not going to be saying something that's awful is really good, and we're not going to be saying everything's awful when it's really, we're going to be playing it for real.
Right, we're not slinging dirt here. We're peddling tweets.
Now, we haven't seen the commentary booth yet, but are there rules about decorating and putting blue tack on the walls?
I've been putting a Pinterest board together just for inspiration. I just want to feel out the space.
Absolutely.
Can we feng shui it?
We can, absolutely. Bring in a few pot plants, a few cuddly toys.
Yes.
We can do all of that. I mean, in Baku, they had a purpose-built stadium, and they had proper commentary booths, which are there for, sports and everything. But last year in Malmo, they sort of brought in these little huts. They constructed them and put them in the middle of the floor.
Oh.
So we don't know what we're going to get until we actually get there and see it.
It's BYOP, bring your own pillow.
Exactly. But yeah, we will be zhushing it up to be very Jamarie and JKO.
Love zhushing. But are we allowed to take nibbles and wine in?
I should hope so.
I hope so. I'm going to bring some ice. I'm going to bring a dishwasher station.
Just in case.
Just in case, because I like to just
Are they going to be serving us, do you think? We'll have waiters rushing in and out?
I don't know.
Well, Scott Mills has got nothing to do on the Saturday, so he may bring us drinks, I don't know.
Yeah, well, we'll have to tweet at him see if he'll bring something back.
But yeah, we've got to have some nibbles, maybe some canapes. I don't know what the San Marie's dish is.
We should bring that in. We're going to find some traditional food, some San Marie's traditional food.
And probably Danish snacks,
Yeah.
As you.
But we need to think about what we're going to consume, because how far away is the nearest toilet if we get desperate? Is 3 minutes long enough for a wee, or do you have to hold it in?
I remember Paddy O'Connell telling me, I think it was in Athens, the nearest restroom was a 10-minute walk. Then you have to do whatever you need to do, and then there was a 10-minute walk back, and he was never off air for more than 3 minutes.
Oh my
So
dear.
he actually brought a bottle in with him, but he says he never used it.
Oh.
But he was on his own. I don't fancy. Anyway.
No.
We'll see.
That's a BYOB.
Exactly.
Bring your own bottle.
Now, in Baku, went to the gents. It was just it was about 3 doors down from the commentary booth, and I waited there for 10 minutes because somebody was using it. You know who it was? Graham Norton. So I don't know what he was doing in there. He came out on his own.
Oh, we did.
I do want to
Okay.
say. But we had to exchange words because I was desperate by that point.
Oh, well, if the guys was 10 minutes, the girls is going to be longer. That's how it goes around the world.
Now, for the viewers around the world, when the boring songs come on, because they all rush to the bar or whatever, we don't really have that luxury. So what are we going to do?
Well, I've actually brought some ropes just so that we can't actually leave. Yeah, even if we want to, we have to actually stay.
Well, I guess the thing is that we can trade off. If you really have to go to the restroom, I can go. And if the song is so boring, one of us can probably say.
We could. Now, a game of Monopoly has been suggested.
Yeah, the Schlagerboys suggested Monopoly. That might be a good idea. Or Angry Birds.
Angry Birds or a game of Life.
Oh, yeah.
Life will be happening.
It is, absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, unfortunately this year I think there are quite a lot of, let's not call them boring, let's just say dull songs.
Dull.
Perhaps
waiting for something else to happen.
Yeah, maybe that's it, particularly in the first semi-final.
Okay.
So we have to bring on knitting, you know.
Oh, I'm going to bring needlepoint.
That will do.
You knit, I'll needlepoint. Do we have stylists and makeup artists?
Well, we'll need it obviously for. I mean, actually, Eliza does our makeup and hair when we're on air here at Creative Live, but we can't bring her with us, unfortunately.
Aww.
We're not on camera, so but we need to be ready in case we are.
We do, because there's going to be cameras everywhere.
Absolutely.
We need to be ready for a spontaneous.
Ready for our close-up.
Exactly.
We could walk out of there, and the Schlagerboys might be there with their camera, and we have to be ready.
They might. You can borrow some powder from me.
So no jogging bottoms for you.
No. I'll be dressing up, and I'm just gonna make sure I bring some socks.
Yeah, that will do.
So I'm warm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I won't be having my heels on probably while I'm
we don't
sitting in the booth there.
But last year, of course, I did the voting for San Marino.
Oh, you did.
And I was expecting a really, really glamorous night, fun and frolic, and it wasn't like that at all. They actually do it in the tiniest room you can possibly imagine, which is all green, so they can superimpose San Marino behind me. And you have to do it 3 or 4 times in rehearsal. Then you have loads of technical chat coming in your ear, but you're just standing there on your own. And then they suddenly go, and you do it and you've got your 90 seconds. I don't think I even got 90 seconds. And then you're off, and that's it. They just stuck a chair in the room and said you can stay here and watch the rest of the show you want to, or go back to your hotel. There was no party, there was no glamour, there were no autograph hunters at the door.
You poor thing.
It really was. So I sat there, watching the show on my own.
Okay.
In this green room on TV. I'm sure in London it's completely different. I bet Scott Mills goes to some fabulous party afterwards. But in San Marino, no, there was no real.
There's no real
glamour.
party, no glamour.
And I was all dressed up. I had this Paul Smith velvet suit and this bow tie and I'm sitting there on my own. It was very strange.
Did you at least unbutton your pants?
I have to.
Oh, you do now?
Always.
We do love Valentina too.
Do.
Yes.
Schlagerboys too. They're great Valentina fans.
Oh, and they suggested something. Are we going to grab her for a quick chat?
That's actually a really good idea, boys. I'm glad you thought of that. Yeah, we hope so. Either on the first semi or, depending on what she's doing later in the week.
Oh, yeah.
She should be free during the second semi, but hopefully she'll be busy during the final. We just don't know.
Yeah, we do hope that. And then we will definitely say hello to Ralph from you guys and send your love.
We know that he is a Schlager legend. Now, of course, this is not really a Schlager entry. This is one of his ballads. This is not Genghis Khan or The Loose or I Want to Be Happy. What was that called? Let's Get Happy. That was a great one. This is one of his more sedate songs. And he does say it's going to be the last. He says he's retiring. He says he's not coming back, but we've heard that before.
Okie doke. I haven't met him yet.
Yeah, so Ein bisschen Frieden, he'll be back again without but yes, we will say hello to Ralph from the Schlagerboys.
Yes,
and don't forget, Mauro Bellestri wrote the words. It's not just a Ralph composition. Mauro did the lyrics, so between them, they've done a great job.
Oh yes, that's a power play,
Absolutely.
A dual effort.
Absolutely.
So thank you for having us on the Schlagerboys. We want to say a big hello to all of you out there around the world that are tuning in. This is John Kennedy O'Connor, and I'm Jamarie Milkovic.
And how do you say that in Italian?
Jamarie. He's talking about Google Translate Italian. If you put my name in, Jamarie Milkovic, it's very funny.
It's very strange.
If you're just looking for something to do, just do that.
The Schlager blog, that's all they do all day. So
oh, okay, good. Go have fun.
This is hilarious stuff. Now, you're Slovenian. Your husband's Slovenian.
My husband is Slovenian. He's a dual citizen.
So we got the US,
the US.
we've got US Georgia, we've got Slovenia, we've got
State of Georgia,
Ireland, UK, US here, and we're commentating for San Marino. It can't get much more
Oh
complicated
wow!
than that.
This is like a Heinz 57 puppy. This is like one of those mutt pups. We're in the mutt pup.
Well, we're looking forward to it. We hope you'll join us. If you get bored on BBC One, just switch that off and tune into RTV online.
Yeah, come have fun with us.
We're looking forward to it. Thanks everybody.
Bye.
Bye for Schlagerboys.
Bye guys.